I think Australian exporters have felt we've got off the hook quite lightly because the UK has been tussling with Brussels for so long. We've been able to build very strong markets in China and India and in ASEAN, Japan, Korea quite successfully because we haven't had the British competition. Now the Brits will be back, and so it will be a little bit tougher for us. I mean, one thing that's interesting though is that Prince Andrew was the British trade envoy appointed by the Queen. So perhaps that will be something that's also helped Australia, given the trouble that Prince Andrew's been in recently. They might have to rethink their trade advocacy strategy in a post-Brexit world.
Right. Tim, today's top story is, of course, escalating tensions in the Middle East. We just had the Iranian foreign minister make some very harsh, strong comments talking about further escalation of the situation and that the US will have to bear responsibility for all consequences of this rogue adventurism. Do you think that this is more of the same posturing that we've seen in the past from the Iranian authorities, or do they mean business this time?
Oh, I think it's saber-rattling. You've got to remember the Iranian economy has really been brought to its knees by the sanctions. Iran doesn't have many friends in the world. It's got a real troubled domestic economy, and people very unhappy with that regime. So when regimes are backed into a corner, then they tend to do as much posturing as they possibly can. Whether they have any military or economic force behind that posturing, that remains to be seen. But the Iran economy is in a lot of trouble, and it's pretty friendless in the Middle East, let alone in the rest of the world.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.